Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm playing Chaac. Now he recently had some changes along with all the healers and I'm a little late to the party. Anyways, they changed the scaling on his healing ability, his third ability, and his passive healing. Really, I have no cooldown. What they should have changed is his 1 and given it more cooldown. Okay, that's fine.
So sorry.
Our tank died, but it's not the end of the world. So they also made changes to Health Chalice. Now it costs 400 gold. You can still get it at the start of the game, but you gotta wait in base for like a few more seconds, and that gives the enemy team the advantage. However, once you have the item, you have Sustain. And what I don't like about the item, or the changes to Health Chalice, is they didn't consider game modes like Joust when they made that change, and that's nothing new. Hi-Res does that all the time. All their changes revolve around Conquest, which is just the way it goes. So if you're playing Joust and you're playing tank, you're not going to have a good time at the start of the game. But Chaac is a good character. I enjoy playing him, not as much as I enjoy playing Bacchus, which I played a Bacchus game at the start of this session and it felt good. I played against Raven and I made him rage quit. Like, to me, that's a good thing. Okay, pulled him out of my ultimate. I still got the kill. Not sure why he pulled him out of my ultimate, but he did. Like, completely pulled out of my ultimate. Why I like Chaac is, unlike most warriors, he has a ranged ability. And it synergizes with all his other abilities. He's one of those characters where, why is he just standing there? He's one of those characters where you can tell that they actually put some thought into designing him. And yeah, he just works. There are some characters that make you go, who designed this? What was the thought process? Chaac is not one of them. Look at the damage I do already. So on Chaac, as usual, you max out your 1, then your 2 or your 3, depending on who you're fighting. If you get a chance to brawl, get damage. If you get a chance to brawl and trade autos, you want to max out your 3 first. If you don't want to trade autos, you want to max out your 2 so you do as much damage instantly with your 1-2 combo. Your 2 has a lower cooldown than your 1, that's for sure. I didn't get the kill, but I'm glad someone got it. Their Ymir is not building tanky, and like I said, there is no incentive to build tanky anymore. And I don't blame them for that, because the way the game is set up, they want to increase or reduce the time to kill. They want people to just keep playing and killing and dying, and while some people find it fun, that's not how tanks were played in Smite 1. What do I know? They're appealing to their new audience instead of their loyal audience. It is what it is. Look at that. Ymir's building damage. And he's like auto damage. He's not like Khepri damage. Like, at least Khepri can be ranged. It's like I only hit the Vulcan, which isn't the end of the world, Aegis. On Chaac, never go Shell. You have nothing to keep you alive besides your healing. Aegis is the way to go. So first item I'm going is Daybreak Gavel. It's really good on anyone who has some form of sustain, and if you can heal your team, you can use it even better. It gives you either power, strength, or intelligence, depending on how many people you heal. Now, if you're a character that can heal many people, like Guan Yu or Aphrodite, technically Aphrodite can only heal herself with one more person, but like Guan Yu really benefits from the item. Sylvanas benefits from the item as well. But if you're a solo healer, as in you only heal yourself, you can use the item, just not to the same degree as others can. For example, it gives you 60 intelligence in this base form and 300 health. Not 60 intelligence, 60 strength and 300 health. But it gives 80 intelligence and 300 health if you're building ends. Now because Chaac is hybrid, once I build the item, it'll give me strength at first. until I build an intelligence item, and then it'll give me intelligence. So right now I have 70 intelligence between Daybreak Gavel and my Warrior's Axe starter. And once I use a healing ability, it should give me 83 strength. They see me here, I know that. Just gonna clear wave. So Daybreak Gavel has a stack. I think I need to use an ability first before it gives me the intelligence, or the strength I mean. That means that once I land my 1 on someone, look at that, 83 at the bottom right, 83 strength. So how it works is you use a healing ability, you gain a stack. You damage the enemy, then you gain the extra intelligence or strength. That means that your 2 is what benefits from it after you use your healing ability. Or if you heal, then use your 2, that means your 1 will benefit from it. Whatever you do, just make sure you use an ability before using your ultimate, because your ultimate has 120 strength scaling. The goal is 3-1 it ults, or 3-1-2 ults. It would last long enough for your ultimate, and you really benefit from it. That Vulcan is so low, I kinda want him. Well, yeah. Daybreak Owl, early game strength, early game health. He's so low. And I did not need to Aegis. That was my bad. That was a panic Aegis. Got him. And now I have 93 strength somehow. 96 strength somehow. I think it stacked off of my 3 and my passive. I'm not sure. But yeah, the item works well on any character with healing of some sort. That also means that Bacchus can use it, although not very well, because Bacchus doesn't have ranged abilities. And because he is a solo healer, he can't use it to the same degree. Go in, 3, got it. And nope. I mean, my teammate got it, I didn't get it. She got the red buff. But yeah, anyone with healing can use Daybreak Gavel. Look at that. 83 strength, and now it dropped to 70. The other time it was 96, and I'm not sure if it stacked off of my passive and my third ability, but somehow it got to 83. Now I could go for this, however, everyone is gonna do too much damage before I even use Mystic Mail. So Glad Shield makes more sense. Use my protections to do damage, and of course get that cooldown. I'm just gonna take that, clear wave. Oh, they're fighting. I'm gonna use this so I have more strength. Throw where he's going. Got him. Okay. Now I can't use my ultimate. He's gonna root me, I just know it. Okay, cool. And he just immuned my 1, which is the source of the main bulk of my damage. Do that. Slow them down while I'm healing. Got him. You do so much damage while being tanky. Daybreak Gavel is the new build. Especially with Chaac's changes on his healing, and of course he has dampening on his third ability. I get the feeling they're gonna rush Fire Giant. I mean, nah, we can't really take this. Sylvanas doesn't do damage, and I don't do enough damage. If anyone's taking Lost Knight or Fire Giant, however you want to call it, it's gonna be my carry, which is Ishtar. Just did damage for the sake of doing damage. He did no damage to me. I need to get this Genji's for my cooldown. I already have Genji's Glad Shield. You know what? I'm gonna go straight for Brawlers. Yeah, because this will give me even more strength. Now I'm at 95 strength. Although the second I choose one intelligence item, everything switches to intelligence, which isn't bad for Chaac because his healing scales off of intelligence. I'm currently top damage and top kills. Still got him. Excellent. Someone got him. Okay. He is not killing both of us. Got him. 108 strength currently. It's gonna drop to 90 something soon. 95 strength. But yeah, Daybreak Gavel is doing his thing once I have Brawlers complete. Sylvanas is being useful as usual. I'm gonna take red buff. Yeah, I want this. 108 strength. Now, of course, I can only heal myself, so Daybreak Gavel can only give me 13 strength. Excuse my voice, by the way. Yeah, it's just a little raspy. Just raspy. Body block. Okay, so yeah, I need brawlers. I have that now. I have 100 strength right off the bat. Once I use Daybreak Gavel, and of course I'm in combat, I will have even more strength because brawlers stacks and gives you a percentage of your strength. So already gaining strength. Now I have up to 124 strength at the bottom right. You can see it with the fist sign. The only downside is it falls off quickly when you're not in combat. But while you're in combat, you have all the strength you need, and your ultimate has 120% strength scaling. So those two items that will give you everything you need, health and protections, while giving you power, that will also give you all the strength you need for your ultimate to hit hard. Just make sure you initiate with your 1-2 combo. That way it counts as being in combat, but of course first you want to use your heal for Daybreak Gavel. So it's 3, 1, 2, and then they can just jump your ultimate and make it impossible to hit regardless. Okay. I guess most of it. And now I'm healing again. So, possible counters. How do you even counter something like this? Alright, I've taken so much damage. First, you can just do so much damage that it doesn't matter. If the enemy does so much damage to you that it doesn't matter you have protections and healing, you're just gonna die. Second, anti-heal. The enemy team has not built a single anti-heal item. And because of that, my team can just brute force our way through it like this. Because I can heal myself when I go in, and Sylvanas can heal me as well. So because they don't have any anti-heal items, we can do stuff like this to them. And of course, they don't really have a tank. Their Ymir is building damage. Which I don't blame him, there is no incentive to build tanky anymore. Except a few gods like Chaac. And now that I built intelligence, everything switches to intelligence. And as usual, the items give more intelligence and strength. Right now it says 100 strength still, but I have some intelligence items, 35 ins. So yeah, it's supposed to switch. It's supposed to give you one or the other, not both. I'm not sure why it has not switched. If you look at the bottom right, you see 122 strength and 38 intelligence or 58. I can't really see that. It's supposed to switch to intelligence, but it didn't. So currently, I still have both strength and intelligence. And that makes my ultimate hit even harder. Health Chalice, Dampening, he's so dead. And I win 124 strength, 38 intelligence right now. It's supposed to switch, but it didn't switch, so best of both worlds? Question mark? Yeah, that's probably a bug and not a feature. But even if it is, I'm still enjoying myself playing a broken tank. Funny enough, Bacchus probably could not use it like this. I have no deaths so far. I am carrying this game. Of course, we need a hunter because hunters are broken now. And if they had a hunter, they would be killing me right now. So it's a team comp diff. Leave a gift. Slow him down. Time to back. I think I'm gonna get my starter and then finish off Sphere of Negation. Yeah, that gives me even more intelligence. Not enough gold for that, but yeah. I still see strength and intelligence on my build. Maybe it's when I finish the item, but currently I'm getting more strength than intelligence. If it works based on a finished item, then in that case, I'm probably better off not finishing the item and still keeping both the strength and intelligence. I think how they designed this is once I finish building Sphere of Negation, everything will switch to intelligence. But now that I know that, I'm not going to finish the item. Although your heal scaling scales with intelligence, which is the annoying part about being hybrid scaling. The good part is you get to build both kind of items. The annoying part is your strength does way more. Oh, he got him. W. Sylvanas. Now, with Chaac, you're 2 skills off of strength. If I wanted to keep this entirely strength-based, I could have gone for Sanguine Lash instead of Sphere of Negation. But Sanguine Lash only gives you, like, what, 30 magical defense? Sphere of Negation is the better defense item. And he is so dead because I have 146 strength and my ultimate skill is 120% of my strength. So going Sanguine Lash will let you do more damage for sure. But if you complete Sphere of Negation, you lose your strength. Subscribe to Rizzle on YouTube. That is my gamer channel. GG. Top kills 8 and 0. 8 kills, 0 deaths. She said, yes, I am the greatest. And that is Chalk after the changes. I like it. That's already one broken build I found. It feels good. You should play it. Remember, the enemy team did not build anti-heal, which is why I did what I did. If they built anti-heal, my team probably would have lost. So this is one of those things where if you don't build what you're supposed to, you're not gonna have fun. But yeah. Anyways, like and subscribe for more content. Hope you had fun. That's the build. Daybreak Gavel Rush.